Alright, APH, Aphria Inc, revisiting another pot stock. And right before we do a stage analysis, we're going to look at the monthly, guys. And this thing is exploding right now as we're talking. This is monthly candle chart. Some news, some catalysts again. A lot of catalysts, a lot of different stories regarding pot stocks. And we're going to be discovering probably new ones, stuff we didn't think about or we forgot about. I'm going to say, oh yeah, true, they could do that with cannabis. They could create plastic or whatever. And that really helps, especially for stocks. Human beings buying. And when it's a new technology, a new market, the possibilities haven't all been explored, and always the new things that we forget about or we didn't take into consideration. Well, that stuff pops up once in a while to keep driving this up, guys. It's part of the whole equation, earnings, whatnots, analysis, and eventually you see in the price action. Oh, people forget, yeah, taking profits. Oh, something new, great, going back up, then people forget, then up. And for whatever reason, eventually it all comes back down to the price action, guys. Monthly candle chart, where are we at? What's the trend? Here we go. Implied measure move. Let me zoom that. Zoom. Let's make that a little more precise. Remove that one. Clone. Move it. Add to the breakout line. So if we have an October close above super duper, what I think now is a previous close, previous high, 1950. If we have a close above that, I got an implied measure move up to 28.90. And that's all she wrote, guys. Look at that. 12-month moving average. Going upwards. Pulling away. Sideways move. Pulling away. Sideways move. Going back downwards. Pulling away. And eventually, what I could imagine. I really don't like stocks that pull away too far away. Don't talk about moving average. I like the ninja steps. Small steps. Don't wake up those sellers. If you have a big move in the seller, hey, what happened? The stock's up super high. I'm going to take some profits, selling to strength, then bring the price action back down. But when you go up slowly, little steps, controlled steps, you don't wake up the big bad sellers, then you get less volatility. You can sleep at night better. And it just gradually goes up, right? If it goes up 5-6 cents per day, but over a year, if it keeps doing that, you're going to go under the radar, guys. So what's going to happen here? It's probably going to go up. Probably hit that monthly defined target. Go back down. Close to that breakout level. Test it. And then go back up. Cool. I'm so positive. All right. Let's get some more chart action here. Weekly, overperforming the SPX. We had a nice opportunity right here. Nice pullback. Let me remove all those trend lines. Right here. Pullback. Even here you see the lull, the V shape on the Mansfield relative strength. Going downwards, underperforming the SPX. Never buy when it's going downwards. You buy when it starts going upwards. Right here it's going up. So that's probably the pullback you wanted. If you enter here, well, you could put your sell stop below the low of here, or the investor's way, put it below the 30-week moving average. Higher lows, remember higher lows? So the strategy, the thinking is having a sell stop here is if the price action goes below it, that invalidates the theory or the thesis that the trend is still strong, that you keep having higher lows, that keeps going up. Then you're out. Stan gave some leeway. If you do it the investor's way, you didn't want to get whipsawed out or shaked off. I think that's the expression. Sometimes the price action will go back below the low, but just for a brief moment, and then continue with stage 2. As long as it stayed above the 30-week moving average, you had a chance to stay in the trade if your sell stop's below that. So those are the two ways. I like the trader's way: invalidate right away and reevaluate if need be that I want to get back into the trade. And right here, we're right about weekly defined breakout lines, guys. So you could actually wait for the price action for this week to close above 2042, and that would complete this sideways move. And then after that, hopefully have that monthly close that stays above those levels. We have the weekly close that stays above, and you get targets going upwards. And if ever we close above here, the pullback's not going to come back down here. Most likely going to go back down and maybe test this breakout line and then go back up. Whoa. Too many lines, Pat. Let's try again. Close above here. Price action maybe reach a target. Close back here. And then keep going back up. What else do we look at? Well, look at the volume. So the red candle here, really don't super duper like it. But what's healthy is drying up volume right here. So you don't need much. The more it dries up, we could have actually have had a better, more sideways move here to evaporate even more of the volume. Really have it lower. And then after that, have a breakout even closer to the 30-week average. Having it right here. This would have been just awesome right here. And then after that, it'd be really, really ready, ripe to explode above this horizontal breakout line. And right here, I would have rather that. Right here, if it explodes right now, well, you're just distancing yourself from the 30-week average. And it's just a question of time before you go and catch up, getting close to it. And you want the best risk-reward ratios, guys. So you enter here. I know the sell stop, you could put it here. But you're still far away from the 30-week moving average, the protection of the 30-week average. If you could combine a horizontal support line with a 30-week moving average going upwards, a nice bounce off that gives you optimal risk-to-reward, guys. But it's all stage 2. Very healthy continuation. If some people entered at the beginning right here on these candles, then it looks good for the future, guys. APH joining ACB and those other strong leading cannabis stocks. Keep an eye out for them, and I'll see if I'll be able to play that also. All right, that's it for me. See ya. Ciao, guys. Do, 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 do.